You are an addict. You might not use drugs. You might not drink alcohol. But make no mistake, you are chemically dependent. Your dealer is your employer. Your drug is the direct deposit that hits your account every 2 weeks. They call it a salary. It is actually a bribe. It is the price they pay you to give up on your dreams. It is the calculated cost of your silence. Look at the structure of your life. You trade 5 days of misery for 2 days of freedom. You trade the best hours of your day, the best years of your youth, and the sharpest energy of your mind. In exchange, they give you pieces of paper. Just enough paper to pay for shelter. Just enough to buy food. Just enough to keep you alive and functioning so you can come back on Monday and do it all again. This is not an accident. This is a design. Let's go deeper. The concept of a steady paycheck is a relatively new invention in human history. It was popularized during the Industrial Revolution. The factory owners needed reliable labor. They didn't need independent thinkers. They didn't need entrepreneurs. They needed cogs. They needed people who would show up at the same time, stand in the same place, and perform the same repetitive task until they died. To achieve this, they created the perfect psychological trap. The salary. A salary provides the illusion of safety. It sedates your survival instinct. In the wild, if you don't hunt, you don't eat. That fear makes you sharp. It makes you innovative. It makes you dangerous. But in the corporate cage, the food arrives automatically. You lose your edge. You lose your ability to hunt. You become domesticated. Psychologists know that humans fear uncertainty more than they fear pain. Most people would rather stay in a job they hate, suffering every single day, than face the uncertainty of starting their own path. The system knows this. The system banks on this. They have calibrated your pay perfectly. It is an algorithm. If they pay you too little, you will quit and revolt. If they pay you too much, you will save money and escape. So, they found the sweet spot. They pay you just enough to cover your bills and buy a few distractions. A new phone. A subscription service. A financed car. These are the golden handcuffs. They feel comfortable. They shine. But they are heavy. And they lock you into a cycle of dependency that lasts for 40 years. There is a law in economics called Parkinson's Law. It states that expenses will always rise to match income. The system encourages this. When you get a raise, you don't buy your freedom. You buy a bigger house. You buy a more expensive car. You upgrade your lifestyle. You think you are moving up in the world, but you are just digging a deeper hole. You are simply running faster on the same treadmill. This is why doctors and lawyers, people who make 6 figures, are often just as broke as the people working in retail. They have more stuff, but they have zero freedom. They are higher paid slaves, but they are still slaves. Why does the system want this? It is simple. If everyone were financially free, society as we know it would collapse. Who would scrub the floors? Who would drive the trucks? Who would sit in the cubicles and process the data? The economy relies on a desperate workforce. It relies on people who have to work to survive. Your debt is their asset. Your mortgage is their income stream. Your need for a paycheck is their leverage. They teach you to be an employee from the moment you enter school. Sit still. Raise your hand to speak. Ask for permission to use the bathroom. Memorize the answer. Don't question the teacher. This is not education. This is obedience training. They are grooming you to be a compliant worker bee. They do not teach you about taxes. They do not teach you about assets versus liabilities. They do not teach you how to print your own money. They teach you how to count theirs. When you work for a salary, you are taxed before you even touch your money. The government takes its cut first. You live on the leftovers. The wealthy do the opposite. They spend first, and are taxed on what is left. The game is rigged against the employee. The deck is stacked. So, how do you escape? What is the solution? First, you must break the psychological addiction. You must realize that a job is not security. It is a single point of failure. If your boss fires you tomorrow, your life collapses. That is not security. That is extreme risk. Real security is control. Real security is having multiple streams of income that do not require your physical presence to function. You must stop trading time for money. Time is finite. You only have 24 hours in a day. If you sell your time, your income has a ceiling. You can never become wealthy by renting out your existence. You must switch sides. You must become the owner. This does not mean you quit your job tomorrow. That would be foolish. It means you change your strategy. Your salary is no longer your livelihood. It is your seed capital. Stop using your paycheck to buy liabilities. Stop buying things that lose value. Use your paycheck to buy assets. Buy things that pay you. Stocks. Real estate. Digital businesses. Intellectual property. You need to build a machine that makes money while you sleep. It will be painful. You will have to sacrifice your weekends. You will have to live below your means while your friends are out partying and buying things they cannot afford. You will be lonely. You will be misunderstood. But this is the price of the red pill. The majority of people will watch this video, nod their heads, and then go back to scrolling. They will go back to work on Monday and complain about their boss, but they will do nothing to change it. They are comfortable in their chains. But a few of you, perhaps only 1%, will actually listen. You will start to plot your escape. You will stop being a consumer and start being a producer. You will realize that freedom is not given. It is taken. The door to the cage is open. It has always been open. You just have to be brave enough to walk out into the wild. The choice is yours. Stay on the drip, or rip out the four and breathe for yourself.